everybody, it's Peg, and it's time for the December Pick-a-Stick Challenge. That's PASC 1218. And I had the privilege of picking the sticks for this month, so you can blame all of what happens here on me. But the first prompt is pool. So I'm pooling these powdered products with a bunch of water on my page just to create my background. Now the colors for this month are cerulean blue and gold. So I'm getting out this beautiful blue for my background. And because it is the season, I think I'm going to do something a little bit winter, a little bit snowy. So I'm just drying that off and we'll move on. So I decided not to go to step number 2 just yet. I'm grabbing some gesso and a, what do they call these? Smudgy. These I get from Stencil Girl products. It's just a little sponge mitten that I use to sponge products with. And, you know, they're cheap enough and you wash them out and they work really great. And so, you know, I use these all the time. So anyway, I'm just putting that gesso down over that blue background. It makes it look like there's a little bit of snow flurries going on. And I just wanted to anchor the page a little bit. So that's what I'm doing, is getting that mottled snowy look into my background and using my smudgy to do that with. So then down at the bottom, I thought, yeah, anchor. I probably need to make a snowbank or something at the bottom. So I just, you know, went across the bottom of the page. And then step number 2 is arrow, which is a shape. And I thought about this for a little bit, and I thought, well, what am I going to use for an arrow? Well, guess what? Christmas trees are an arrow shape. Yeah, I said it. Christmas trees are an arrow shape. So you can see here what I've done. So I went to my big drawer, my stash, full of papers, and of course I have a few jelly prints in there. So I decided, well, let's just make some jelly printed Christmas trees for my page. So I'm just using my trimmer and trimming out some of those arrow shapes or pointy shapes to use on my page. And you can see this is just old scrapbook paper that I printed on, and you know, I'm getting several different ones. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use on the page, just different sizes and shapes of arrow trees. And yeah, I'll keep on working on cutting those out, and then I'll be back to show you what the next step is. So step number 3 is punch. And because our colors are gold and cerulean, I'm going to punch some gold paper. I was looking for a star punch. Didn't find what I was looking for. So I thought, okay, snowflakes, that'll work. So I made gold snowflakes, and I'm just going to glue those snowflakes down on my page. I've got some old tacky glue, which I'm struggling with to get out. But, you know, eventually I'll get these snowflakes glued down on my page, and then we'll be able to say that we have done step number 4, which is attach. So I'm using the glue to attach my snowflakes to my page, along with the gel matte medium that I used to attach those arrow Christmas trees. So we're starting to get our page built. Step number 5 is pen, so I'm just going to use a pen to do a little bit of highlighting around the trees, and I use my big brush pens for that. And I also have what's known as a liquid, what is that stuff? Let me grab it here. I know I've got it handy. It's called liquid applique, because I decide rather than doing step 6, I'm going to do the first one of the wild cards, which is puff. So I'm going to use the liquid applique for a 3D effect down at the bottom. And I let that dry, and yeah, it doesn't look white to me. It looks yellow. I don't know why. It just doesn't, it's not doing what I want it to do, and I thought, okay, I'm going to get something else out. So I reached for a Finnabair product, which is this snow, it's like snowy effects. It's got a little bit of glitter shimmer to it, and it's a little frosty looking. And because I want it puffed up, I'm going to use that on my page to give it that snowy, puffy effect for my ground for this. So you can see that. I'll get to that eventually. And then I used some rub-ons to finish off the page. You know, I thought I would do something cute. I've got this rub-on set that I've had for a long time. It says bundled up, winter, when it's cold outside, the winter, something or other. Snow fun, ski trip, snowboarding, winter wonderland, December, January, February, hot cocoa, icicles. And then I have this other sticker. Don't know where, you know, this is just stuff out of my stash. I'm trying to use stuff that I have rather than going out and buying things. So I had this fa la 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 la, which I thought was fun. And because this is a fun page, I thought I would use that on my page. So I do a little bit of bordering. I have these glitter markers. I think they're Novu glitter markers. So I go around the page with the Novu and I do a little bit of sprinkling and snowflakes in the background. And yeah, so I'll show you the finished product here in just a minute. But I'm just having fun creating. And I hope you enjoy this sort of thing too. If you want to join Pick a Stick Challenge, it's a Facebook group. Just put in Pick a Stick Challenge and you will find us. You can also use the hashtag PASC1218 if you want to see any other creations that are out here on YouTube or Instagram or any of those other places that you're looking around for inspiration. And yeah, I'll give you a final close look, and that's it for me for December. I hope you guys have an enjoyable holiday, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.